Time to stop down and check in with Reverend Raven and the Chain Smokin' Altar Boys. Are going to be at Reggie's Brew House in Owatonna this Friday night, starting at 8. Good morning, Reverend. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. It's an honor to be able to talk with you because I saw you guys several years back when you were at the Tree Frog Music Festival here in town. You guys put on a fantastic show, and whenever I go anywhere, I picked up one of your T-shirts. Whenever I go anywhere, people always ask me, "Did you see these guys? Did you see them?" And I'm like, "Yep, they're great." So it's nice to be able to chat with you.
Well, same here with you, and I'm glad to hear that. The shirts get that kind of response.
People like them. They're like, "Where did you get that?" I said, "Well, I got it right at their show when they were in our town." So, you guys are really, really busy. I mean, you just must have never stopped from the last time I saw you, which, like I said, it's been a few years. But I went on your website. It looks like you just got back from Florida.
Yeah, it was great down there. We had a real nice run down there. We got lucky. We had real nice weather. It was in the 80s and sunny the whole time, except for the last day. Even in the deep south, Alabama, Georgia, it was sunny. So it was a nice run, and this is a little bit of a shock today.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. You're coming out of Chicago?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Okay. Yeah, it was just I was kind of perusing your website and checking out different things that you had on there, and you guys have a great band put together. A lot of accomplished artists are part of your band. You want to tell us a little bit about those guys?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said you've got a lot of really good members in your band. They're also involved in other bands. You want to tell us a little bit more about them?
Oh, sure. Well, I've got Craig Ponish on drums. Craig just came back to the band after being gone for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Sellers just retired this summer. He was with me about 11 years. He replaced Craig's brother, who was with me for 11 years.
Okay.
Craig was playing with Bernard Allison and Brian Lee. And then I've got P.T. Peterson on bass. P.T.'s been with me for about 13 years. He was Charlie Musselwhite's old bass player. He was with Charlie on the old R. Hooley records,
mm-hmm.
late 60s, early 70s. He's played with Luther Tucker and Johnny Young and Robin Ford, Brian Lee. Everybody's played with Brian Lee. I got Benny Ricken on this trip on harmonica. You can see Benny currently with Paul Flipowitz, but Benny was with me for a bunch of years and recorded a couple CDs with me. So, we're looking forward to it. We're going to have our centers of ball on this trip.
Yeah, it looks like you've got a little bit of a loop that you're going to be doing as you make your way towards Reggie's Brew House in Owatonna, and it's this Friday night, 8 o'clock showtime. What are some of your favorite places that you've played before?
Well, number one, probably Buddy Guys
mm-hmm.
In Chicago. Being from Chicago and being from the South Side,
mm-hmm.
when I was 18, 19, I used to go to Checkerboard Lounge, Buddy's old club.
Mm-hmm.
And so to be able to play at Buddy Guys on a Friday or Saturday night is, kind of the icing on the cake for me, and it's the premier blues club in the world. So it's right there in Chicago, and so that's one of my favorite places. But I have other. I like the Minnesota Music Cafe a lot in St. Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you guys are going to be there.
Yeah, I really like playing there a lot. Slippery Noodle in Indianapolis. The place in Florida I like playing a lot. A new place called the Barrel Room in Fort Myers. Every so often, the places open up and then they fall by the wayside. But the first three clubs have been open for years. I used to love playing at the Blues on Grand in Des Moines, Iowa. That was a great club.
So you got quite a few different places that you enjoy playing at, and it's kind of nice because they're kind of sprinkled all around the Midwest.
Oh, yeah. So I used to love playing at the Whiskey Junction in Minneapolis.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That was
that's
a great
right.
place
Yep.
to play.
I went up there.
One of the McKenzie brothers owned it.
Yep, yeah. I went up there a few times and caught different bands over the years, and yeah,
Sure.
that was fun. That was a good time. I see you're going to be in the Virgin Islands coming up in March.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, well, that sounds like a real tough road trip there.
Oh, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
That's good.
It'll be my 15th year down there. Every year I go down there in March, usually.
Oh,
Sometimes we go twice a year.
That'd be fun. That sounds like a
We
good
play
time.
all through the islands. You know.
Very nice. You got quite a few albums out, too, that you are available on your website. I was looking at those. I mean, tons of different merchandise. Like, I was talking about the T-shirt I had earlier, and it's like if you like Reverend Raven and the Chain Smokin' Altar Boys, you can get some shirts there, as well as pretty much all your CDs.
Our newest CD is Live at the Big Bull, and that features Benny Ricken, who we're bringing on this trip. Westside Andy, who's our full-time harmonica player. He's going to be a Jimmy in Jamaica this weekend, and
Nice.
and Big Al Groth, our former saxophone player. But it's just won 2 awards for best live CD of the year, so we'll be pushing that CD, and we'll be bringing Chain Smokin' Altar Girls shirts up with us this time too.
Ooh, very nice.
All kinds of swag to keep us from real employment.
Yeah. That's where you make the big money right there.
So our wives don't make us go out and get real jobs.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it seems to have been working out pretty good for you over the years, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm looking forward to the show. It's this Friday night. Reverend Raven and the Chain Smokin' Altar Boys coming to Reggie's Brewhouse in Owatonna. 8 o'clock is when the show gets underway, nice and early. So, that's the perfect time. I like that because I got to admit, as I've gotten a little bit older, I can't stay up as late as I used to.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, it's good talking to you, Reverend Raven. I will hopefully see you on Friday night.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Have a good
thank
one.
you. You too.